The creatives don't have time for ideas from the mailroom. Stay in your lane.
I just thought, maybe one of these could help the team.
David Park had been staring at his rejection letter for 20 minutes, trying to decide if he should frame it. He was 32 years old, sitting in his tiny studio apartment in Brooklyn, and the letter from Sterling and Associates advertising agency had just told him he was not creative enough for their junior copywriter position. This was the same agency where he had worked in the mailroom for 2 years, where creative director Jennifer Blake had repeatedly told him to stay in his lane and stop bothering the real creatives with his ideas. David had a portfolio of campaign concepts he had developed on nights and weekends, but Jennifer had refused to even look at it. Last month, David finally quit the mailroom and entered an independent advertising competition with one of his rejected ideas. He had just found out yesterday he won first place and $50,000. The campaign was for a non-profit fighting food insecurity, and it had already gone viral with 20 million views. David walked into Sterling and Associates' lobby that morning, not as a mailroom worker but as a visitor meeting with their biggest competitor, Apex Creative, who had just offered him a creative director position. Jennifer was in the lobby pitching desperately to a major client who looked unimpressed. She glanced at David, clearly not recognizing him in his suit instead of his mailroom uniform. The client suddenly interrupted Jennifer mid-sentence, pointing at David, asking if he was David Park, the guy who won the Creator's Choice Award. David nodded. The client said she had watched his food security campaign 10 times and wanted to work with whoever created it. Jennifer's face went pale as recognition finally hit her. She stammered that David used to work there in the mailroom. The client looked at Jennifer with obvious disappointment and said that explained why Sterling kept producing mediocre work if they kept genius in the mailroom. David handed Jennifer his business card from Apex Creative, where his new title read Senior Creative Director. He thanked her for teaching him that some people cannot recognize talent even when it is carrying their mail every day. The client asked David if Apex was taking new clients, and David said they absolutely were. Jennifer watched them walk out together, still holding her rejected pitch deck. Sterling and Associates lost 3 major clients that quarter to Apex, and Jennifer was let go 6 months later. David's food security campaign won a Cannes Lion, and his acceptance speech thanked everyone who told him to stay in his lane because they motivated him to build his own road. Sometimes the person you overlook is actually the one who will eclipse you completely. David kept the rejection letter framed in his office as a reminder,